Welcome back everybody to a brand new video here on the Williams Farms channel. Today we have a lot going on. So go ahead, buckle in, and get ready for an episode that changes everything. Well everybody, it's been about 15 days since we last talked. And I can't lie, a lot has changed. As you can probably tell, we got a brand new truck, as well as a bunch of other new equipment. So we'll hop out of there. Alright everybody, this is gonna come as a huge shock, but today we part with the New Holland TR99. The money was right and a new combine came up for sale and we had to grab it, as well as a pretty used semi and a nice grain trailer. So Tristan sent out a guy to deliver the heads, and basically we need to pull this soybean head off, then he is gonna take the combine and get rid of it. So I know what people are thinking. William, how in the heck did you have this much money? Well, I'll tell you how. Corn was at an all-time high. We traded off 2 tractors and an entire combine, as well as a truck and the stock car. Now, if you can do any math at all, that's a lot of money we gained. So, things were right, and we pulled the trigger. We also have another surprise. And you guys are probably wondering, why is this Caterpillar out here? Well, with all the new stuff we have, we need to expand the farm. And what I mean by that is basically we need to come out here and put a new building up. Something that offers us a little bit of a shop as well, since we don't have much room to work in. But without further ado, let's go ahead, get in the New Holland, fire it up, and get this thing loaded up. So it's honestly crazy to think that just in 1 year we doubled, almost tripled our acres. We have a new combine, a semi, and just a bunch of other stuff going right for us. The co-op is also letting me stay part-time, so I don't have to buy any sprayers or anything, and I can just buy whatever I need. Ooh, I won't lie, this is a little sketchy. Now that the TR99 is loaded up, we'll go ahead and let that worker get on his way, and then we will start seeing how they're going to build the new shed. Well everybody, the big reveal is here. The construction guys finished up about 6 days ago, and when I turn this corner, you guys will see what is revealed. So, here's our new butler shed, and you'll be surprised to find what is inside. That's right, the combine and the semi. A farmer left town and had an auction, and I bought 2 more tractors. Starting us off is probably the coolest piece that I bought. It is a John Deere 4020, and I honestly just couldn't let this thing go. When we got rid of the other tractor, we now don't have an auger tractor, so this was perfect. And then for my favorite tractor we purchased, it's going to be this beautiful 8110. This thing is honestly low hours, and I just thought it would be a really good planter tractor, or if we want some more implements in the future that need higher horsepower, this tractor can get it done. Obviously, I haven't put the soybean head up yet. The corn head can go on that header cart, but this is just going to sit here for now. And then I believe we are going to keep the grain truck, but I think these Kilbro wagons probably need to go bye-bye. But it's the very end of November, and it's starting to get really cold outside, and we honestly have to get some things done. A local farmer called and said he had some wheat that needed some nitrogen on it, so I think we're going to go to the co-op and grab the new tractor, which everybody doesn't know about yet. So I actually am going to take my truck up there with the gooseneck because I actually have to get some seed for the upcoming season. We went ahead and put an order and it got filled early. But nonetheless, Jerry from work called in and said we got a brand new John Deere and said I was able to come down and use it. So we're going to see what all that is about, and then we'll get over to his field. I will say I'm absolutely loving this truck. I've used it a few times already to haul a couple of those pieces of equipment we picked up, and so far it is nothing but amazing. Word on the street is that Tristan is actually going to have an 8RX demo for his planter, so I'm thinking maybe we'll try a field out with that. I know we probably won't be able to afford it, but he doesn't have to know that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the co-op. Alright, so we've hopped out of the 350. Looks like we've got our seed over here. We'll get that loaded up later. But nonetheless, let's go check out this new tractor. Wow, 8230, we got the back duals on it with the weights. This thing looks like an absolute powerhouse. I say we go ahead, jump on in here, and then hook up to an anhydrous bar. Yeah, looking around in here, this thing is really nice. Man, this thing even has the USB so I can hook my phone up and jam out. Alright, let's go ahead and hook this up. We got that, drop the pin in. We'll connect our hoses. There they are. Now we have to do the insanely scary part, which is hooking up the tanks and then connecting all of the hoses. I say this is dangerous because if you inhale the fumes or do anything else, you can go blind and, or even worse, may die. Alrighty, the anhydrous is now filled up. Bar is ready to go, it's inspected, and the tractor's ready. So I say we go ahead, head to the field, and knock this thing out. While we're coming down the road, I'm pretty sure the one they're saying we can do a demo on is right there. Which, I don't even know if I would know how to use that thing, but I think it'd be cool nonetheless. Alrighty, we've arrived here at the field. Everything looks good, and I think we're ready to roll. Done. So we're going to go ahead and raise the bar up, we're going to fold it up, and then head back to the co-op. So yeah, that field is completely done, and then I'm sure there'll be other fields that need anhydrous as we go along. So obviously we'll have to run into work when we get those requests and fill it in. You know, it's kind of sad going by the Prairie State Tractor and seeing my old equipment there, but I'm always happy for the growth, so can't complain too much. Alrighty, so we've pulled back in here. We're actually gonna leave the bar connected to the anhydrous tank as it is not empty, and I believe somebody called and said they might use it soon, so we're gonna go ahead, leave this out, and then we really gotta get our seed loaded up. That's shut off, and we're gonna run in here and get on the forklift. I'm thinking now maybe instead of bringing my own tractor up here and getting the small bar and a small anhydrous tank, I'm probably just gonna use the work one. I'm not gonna lie. We can get through it a lot faster. Now, there is some cons as that might be a little big for a few of the fields we have, but nonetheless, I still think we can get it done in a timely fashion. Go ahead and open the door so we can get out after we get done. I'm really hoping we get to use this Adams tedder sometime soon because it's actually pretty sweet. But yeah, nonetheless, let's get in this little forklift and load these pallets up. Alright, so the seed is on there, and we pretty much just need to go put this back in the corner. This thing is very odd. I mean, it's literally battery ran, so it's not gas or anything like that. And, yeah, so we're going to pretty much get everything strapped down. We're going to do a couple bills real fast, and then we are going to head back home. Alrighty, we just got done. All three of those pallets were about $40,000. I don't know if you guys know how much a bag of seed is these days, but a bag of Pioneer seed of corn is about $250 a bag, and it looks like we have about 42 on a pallet, so you do the math, and yeah, it gets pretty expensive. Nonetheless, we got it ratcheted down, so let's head on home. You know, I'm starting to think they're never going to get this road open. They've been working on this thing for about a year now, so there must be big additions coming. And we'll close that. I think we're going to do a little maintenance here, so we're going to grab our little 4020, start this thing up, let it warm up for a minute, and then we're going to go grab the wagons and see if we can't rearrange those. Alrighty, we've got this pulled out, and we're going to do some routine maintenance on these things, because like I said, I think we're going to get rid of them, so we're just going to check over them, make sure that they're in working condition. Wait a second. You know what I just completely forgot about? We could honestly detach these and use it as a seed tender. Or we could just borrow the one from work. I'd say we do that because I don't have the patience or time to get that crafty. Nonetheless, we're expecting a little rain here in a few days. We need to get the PJ pulled into the Quonset hut and just parked so nothing spoils. Alright, the F-350 is detached from the PJ. We're going to go ahead and close the Quonset hut doors, and then we're going to take a little drive. Go over here too and close these up as well. Alrighty, that's lowering and it should be fine, so let's just go do a little scouting. I honestly haven't heard from Clayton in a little while, so I think he said he was going out of town for quite some time. He said maybe his mom was getting a little sick and he just wanted to make sure she was okay. But nonetheless, we're just going to go check up on things for him, be a helpful neighbor because he's been so gracious to us. So we'll go down here and check over everything for him. Alright, here's his farm. We're just going to go over here and make sure that everything's locked up and ready to roll. You know, sometimes I wonder about this dude. Leaving your Quonset hut wide open? We'll just go ahead and close that for him. Looks like he finished up doing tillage as well since we helped him. And oh wow, he bought a Kenworth semi and a grain trailer. Which we already knew he kind of needed because the wagons were getting a little old. What's this? Looks like wow, he got a fuel trailer as well? I hope he's picking up ground, because if not, that's a little excessive in my opinion. Yeah, it looks like he's retired his wagons as they're just kind of over here parked. They're dirty. Like I said, he got rid of those, so he's moving forward. I guess he didn't take his truck. Maybe somebody came and picked him up. I won't worry about it too much. Let's go check to see if his house is locked. Hello? Hello? So yeah, he's not home. Wonder why he would leave all of this. He left a note. What does it say? I knew you couldn't resist sneaking in. Gotcha. Oh my goodness, Clayton. No wonder that man just left everything. He just knew I couldn't resist coming by and checking up. Well, I guess that's all part of the fun. Let's go ahead and get in this truck, head up the road, and see if the new farmer is there or not. Well, looks like he's not here either, but it does look like he has finished up planting his grass seed, maybe? I know he's got some hay stuff. Maybe he's going to get into hay for his cattle. Nonetheless, let's stop being nosy, head back, and check a few things over. Well, home sweet home. I don't think there's much left to do on the day if we're being completely honest. So I guess we can park our truck, head inside. And what does this say? Upcoming year not good yield? What? You're telling me I just bought all of that and the yield is supposed to be nothing this upcoming year? New diseases? Insect problems? Good lordy, I need to rest the rest of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching another video here on the Williams Farms channel. By now, if you haven't been able to tell, we have needed some changes with this series, and we're finally getting to it. I just don't like doing repetitive things, and new equipment and different scenarios are one of those ways to mix the regular harvest, planning, and everything else up. But without further ado, go ahead, give this video a like, a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to have a great day. We'll catch you in the next one.
Hearts break on the jukebox where the neon stars shine, where the neon stars shine, and the whiskey flow in the dark of